All right, last day in Parrsboro, and we're going on a neighborhood walk. Hang on, I gotta lock up. Hang on, boo. I gotta lock up. All right. Yeah. Okay. Ow. It's a beautiful morning. It's our last morning here, and here's Janet's place, Bistro. There's Main Street. There's Janet's place. She's upstairs there, and the bistro is on the main floor. Bert's place is just over there, and there's Conrad's place over there. Here's Ellie trying to figure out what the hell we're doing. This is open for breakfast, and she is receiving customers. And it's looking for phantom glasses that don't exist. Because all she has is glasses, cases, and no glasses. So she's going for the chic look. Alrighty. Oh, okay.
We're going to go to your favorite store, Ken's?
No, dear. We're going up Shannon Street. We're not stopping. No. And we're going through the Legion and down to the Abateau. So I'll have some video footage of the town. And there's the cenotaph, where I watch the Nighthawks at night in the summer. Well, let's cross. We'll get hit by a car. And once again, there's Janet's place there. The oldest, I think it's the oldest remaining house in town. Oh, yeah, well, here's the post office, but kind of like a little close up to it here. Here's the armory, the old armory entrance. And here's the armory entrance. Old days. Apparently when they broke the, came in here, the revenuers, the government came in because they were stocking rum in the basement when they were running rum through here, and apparently they cracked the kegs open and the rum poured out of the building and flowed right down the street here.
What did the locals do? They went and got...
Well, the locals came with buckets and pails and pots and pans. They ain't no stupid. They collected it before it got into the Abateau. Okay, so here's Shannon Street. This is Spring Street. And me and Ellie need to come down here because there's usually lots of kitty cats. I'm going to light a smoke, so I'm going to have to put this thing down for a second. So let me see if I can put her down right here. Oh, there we go. There's Shannon. There's John's truck. There's
It's a community van, but guess
camper
what?
van there.
He has not used it in 11 years. So I said to him the other day, hey, John, what do you think about fixing up and I'll rent it from you, and then you could rent it to other tourists? He said, I'll get right on it. I've been thinking about it. I said, how much longer do you need to think about it?
Oh.
Wow.
It looks like Duke is out.
Anyways.
Wait for Ellie.
Oh,
Glove on. He's gonna
all
go say.
good in Parrsboro.
Ellie's gonna go say hello to some kitty cats, I think. And we're definitely still going. This might turn out to be a bit of a long one, but so be it. My last day here. Duke is waiting for Ellie there.
Huh?
Duke's standing out on his lawn down there waiting for Ellie.
Oh.
And here's Shannon's place. We're not going to stop a little too early. There's
not even up anyway.
There's Puffo. No, that's I'm not sure what cat is sleeping in the window still. That might be Bug. But yeah. But there's a ton of cats, and Ellie has lots and lots of kitty cat friends in there, so she wants to go in. There's John. John's gonna come and say morning, I think. Yeah, here's John. Morning, John. Oh no, we're just going for a walk through. I'm filming this, so my last day here, so I'm filming our walk through.
Say hello to one of our locals. He's one of the best mans in
John's a great guy. He's helped out so much with Janet's shaky vehicle, so to speak.
I didn't know you were filming. It would have dressed more appropriately.
No, this is good. We like it real. Like it real. But yeah, we're gonna do our last walk through. fly out of here this afternoon. So.
Well, have a good trip.
We'll see you when I'll be back. We'll see you when I get back. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Ellie. There's a couple of dogs Ellie likes. There's one back there, John's dog. Big bear. Bear just loves Ellie. Okay, let's try and get her down a bit. We don't want to wake everybody up. Oh, here's one of our kitty cat friends. Hello. Hello. Ellie. Sorry about that. There's just a ton of cats in this town. Some of them are bigger than Ellie. Got a ramp.
Those are lakes. Oh, that's for the kids.
Oh, there's of course another kitty cat in the window. I just love Ellie. Let's see, are we still going here? Ellie's Mrs. friend here was in the house here. We call him Duke. I think his owner might have come and got him. No, he was out. Yeah, he was out waiting for Ellie. He might be hiding, but I think he might have gone in. His owner doesn't like the confrontations, but he's a nice guy with me. He likes Ellie. And down there's the Abateau, and there's another view of the roadway. And when we go walking down the back there, there's something me and Ellie discovered yesterday on there. Kind of forgot that high the water was up in the Abateau in the king tide, and it came up on the road. Oh, she just went squirt. I don't have any bags anyway, dear. I forgot to bring them. Too excited. We got to get her to the Legion now. Don't let her go anywhere else.
You should have told a bit of the history about Shannon's house, though. It's the original house for the guys on the railroad. Used to live there during stops.
Oh, well, the railroad station. There's the top of the railroad, the old railroad house right there.
Yeah, can you see it?
Station. We'll walk by there on the down slope. They come, girl. You see, yeah, we're good. Hopefully, I'm not going to drop this thing. My arm's not used to carrying this one. That's for sure. But I had to do this. Just walk through here. Nellie would take this walk at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I was here in the part of the winter, and it was like, well, it was like the town wasn't real. It was like it was a Hollywood town or something. It's just beautiful. So peaceful.
Now, show them that house right there in the corner. That's for sale. That house.
This one here's for sale. This is where the kids were playing in the yard yesterday. About 10 of them. In some game.
But, like, this house is for sale. It's like $37,000.
37 grand or something. Janet's saying for this place here. It's huge. All huge though. That's the thing. Get the back there. It's ridiculous. And this place has been up for a while. Yeah, it's about 37,000. There's a number. We'll call. You could probably get it for cheaper. Now we're getting close to the Legion Hall. Janet likes to get a little drunked up here with her friends.
Yeah, Saturday cost $5 for the meat roll. Guess what? I'm not even really a local yet, and I won the meat draw. You would think I was trying to steal somebody's money.
But it was good. It was center cut pork chops. Probably about $25 for the pack. Very good chops. But yeah, Janet's known for shooting her mouth off down the Legion. So.
Yeah, it's not only me. It's Shannon and Jocelyn too. Shannon and Jocelyn.
Okay, hang on. We're going to unhook Ellie here. Ellie, wait. Ellie used to be afraid of the Legion Hall because one day she was walking at the side there and all the snow fell down off the roof. Almost killed her. So after that, she was afraid to come to Legion Hall for a while. But yes, Legion Branch 45, Parrsboro. And there's the last of the Nova Scotia snow. Now, when I was here in the winter, this guy here, right here, he had his little gate open and the snowmobile track right through here, up here and down into the valley where we're going to go. Ellie Bell. Ellie, come. There goes our little one. And there's the last of the Nova Scotia snow. Good riddance. And there's the Legion Hall. Ellie's looking to be, I think Ellie is a member, I'm not positive.
45.
It's 46, dear. It's 40. No, it is 45. It's 45.
Hey, listen, I live in Parrsboro, but you're just an outsider from away.
And I hope you can see the mountains up in there. Is that diligent? Oh, that's economy over there. That's where your wild animals are. We'll put this on YouTube there if I can ever upload. This one might take a while. And this is where the guy would come with the snowmobile right through here. And first time I wanted to go up here from the bottom, Ellie thought I was insane. I had to basically force her to come. But then after she discovered the path, she just loves it. It's like some type of secret little entrance she has. Ah. Now she can go poop okay back in here. We forgot our poo bags. Oh.
I'm wearing Coach sunglasses. Nobody wears Coach sunglasses in Parrsboro.
See, here's the Coach sign.
Yeah.
You can tell it's real Coach because it was bootleg and she bought it on Spadina for $4.
I bought it off a girl for $5
$5.
At the drug addiction center. Remember that? I bought them for $5.
She bought it from some
My friend of the
recovering addict in the drug rehab program.
That's okay.
It's a circle of life.
I understand it too. Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't help.
Okay, Ellie, you get up front here. You go. Oh, it's nice. A little cool. Not as quite as warm as yesterday, but we're approaching springtime. You looking for a place to head, or? I don't know. I think he's just sniffing around. This is where we saw the domestic yesterday, dear. We're up on the hill. The guy's wife, she was doing something with that water, the green thing down there. And the guy came out and he was just freaking out on her. And they were yelling and screaming at each other all the way into the house. No. Yes, dear. I thought it was cute. But we didn't have that this trip. Oh, looking very, very sporty. Her plaid and...
Yeah, but look at... Just because my...
She's got a bit of a belly, but she's also got the huge boobies too, so... Yes, dear. I think you'll notice, dear. And this is the street at the back of the Abateau. And when me and Ellie found that little path, all of a sudden it cut our very long walk up and around that wasn't really doable to a very doable little stroll.
Come over here, Ellie.
Hey, come across. Good girl. Yes, boo-boo. And when me and Ellie, as we saw that guy yelling with his wife there, we were kind of looking around here. And what we noticed was that this is, I guess they might be affecting their well or something. The water's coming up there like artesian well type of thing, sort of. It's just the bay coming back through. What we noticed here, when me and Ellie were walking along here, is stuff like this, dear. You know what that is? It's the crop from the bay. But when the king tide came through, I was all concerned about the roadway and the bridge down there. The water came up here too.
Over there?
I don't know if it made it all the way across. It might have. Definitely made it up here, and you can see the rock. The farther down we get here, you can see where the rock was brought up and deposited on the side here when it went back in.
Wow. Scared.
I was fascinated. Got to run for my life twice in a span of 30 minutes. It was incredible. The second time was even better because it was a group run. Scattered like a grenade got thrown on the bridge. Wave to everybody. First I used to ask Janet, who's that? She goes, I don't know. Just wave to everybody. They wave back. That's just how it is out here. And yeah, you can see a bit of the rock come off the shoulder when the water went back in there. But yeah, this would have been all underwater for a few minutes, because you can definitely see the stuff up on the shoulder of the road here. And it was probably about up on the road for a couple of days. I don't know if it would have come right across, but it's pretty flat in here. And here's the entrance to the bat cave up here. It's got a little roadway cut into the hill, and it goes up, and there's a garage at the back of the house here. That's quite a place there. There's a whole bunch of different apartments up in there. In the winter I thought it was abandoned. Me and Ellie were going to sneak up there and cut through, and then all of a sudden somebody turned on a light up there. Kind of scared the shit out of me. Ellie wanted no part of it though. Snow was about 3 feet deep going up. That was before we found the path going up to the Legion. You okay, Scooby? Ellie had a lot of walking yesterday. We went to the Glooscap campground and walked along the beach out there.
Not the beach, Dave. It's the shore.
The shore, yes, dear.
Shore.
And we got to see the effects of the king tide there, where it had taken away most of, well, if not all of the structured pathways down and the little roadways down to the water there. Taking out one road completely. Brought down part of the hill there too. These at the bottom on the beach still had their soil and grass they would have had on the top of the hill. Still attached. Still standing upright. And this is the Abateau. I think that's what we're going to call it for sure.
Is that the Abateau?
Abateau.
Okay, so is that native?
I have no idea.
It is native. I
I've
think I
called
should
it-
find out.
Well, there's so many different things. We're going with Abateau because that's what it calls it. The bird's very articulate. And yeah, in the winter, Ellie would this would be all nice and flat, nice layer of snow. She could just run and roll. Yes, dear. We look hot, dear. And there's the roadway and the bridge. And yeah, so when king tide came in, water would have been at least up to the shoulder there. I didn't even notice down here because I was concentrating on the roadway and the bridge. And they didn't really say anything about it when it was coming, so we just thought it was high tide. And the first day it came ashore was during the day. We missed it. But I sure didn't miss it the Saturday night when it came across the bridge. And yeah, here's some stones that have been brought up from the bay, and they didn't quite make it back in. That would have all been washed right up. That would have been your back. The stones didn't make it back in. Now you can almost walk across the Abateau. Tide is down. King tide is gone for another 75 years.
But,
We're over at Partridge Island
tell me
yesterday.
something about the king tide, though. In 75 years, they'll know it'll be like Conrad, who's a very famous gentleman in Parrsboro, said that there's a lot of measurements when you're determining high tide. I'm really curious, but you say 75 years. How do they know 75 years there'll be another high tide? King tide.
That's the history of it, dear. People have
the
been
history.
here. Sinclair came here in the 1300s.
So there's a full moon on the high tide day?
I'm not sure the moons are full. There was no moon on that
Really?
high tide. No, I think it's full moon and no moon. Tides are high, but that's just a regular tide cycle. king tide is just, I don't know what causes it. Think about when the Pangaean fell, that's how long it's been.
And Conrad also said barometer.
Yes, but you can't, a tide, once it's going to come up that high, it's not, nothing's going to stop it. The night that it came over the bridge, it wasn't like the weather was up. It was like this. The bay was as calm as glass. It was choppy over here because the water was gushing through under the bridge so hard it was creating a wake and waves in here. But the bay itself was like glass. It just oozed onto the road. That's what was so creepy about it. It wasn't like a storm had come through and there was a flood. It was dead quiet, except for the water gushing through the bridge at the abattoir. And here's the old rail line, come through here in the 1700s up until 1960s, I think. There would have been tons and tons of coal and lumber coming through here, being switched around. The rail line would have gone off that way and then up through here. This is the last of the rail yard here. This would have been just when it was a passenger stop at the end there. And there's one of these huge cat pens, so big it looks like a dog, way down there.
Oh wow, the beige one?
There's another one on this side.
That must be John's.
Waiting for Ellie.
I don't see a beige one.
Oh, the beige one is the one that kind of hides in the grass here. We don't even see it sometimes. It'll be right there.
Kenna says to me the other day, she goes, oh, I got a little bit of compost. You want to take it to the abattoir? I said, no. She goes, well, I got great food for the birds and all that.
Ew.
And I said, really?
The birds don't need to eat your garbage. Ellie. Ellie's stalking the cats now.
So
Oh.
show them the building. This is where the railroad would have come right through.
Yeah, but this would have been the last of the. At one time, this would have been a huge, whole bunch of tracks thing here in a yard. Would have been another yard across the abattoir there, where they'd split the line. There was lumber coming out of here, tons and tons of coal, because this is close to the coal mines in Spring Hill. They were still operating, which they're not now after some disasters. And Spring Hill is one of the most depressing little towns I've ever seen in my life. It was just very stark, very sad. But this is beautiful. No, not yet. And look how scared that cat looks of Ellie, eh? The cat is making itself visible. Show Ellie how big it is. Oh, Ellie sees it. She's not going to approach. I told her, if the cats aren't afraid of you, don't come near them.
So, one thing I want to say about cats, they're not just cats, they're people's loved ones. I mean,
Ellie.
I never really liked cats that much. I've never had a cat, but
Come here,
I
Scoop.
just certainly love them now. They have a great personality and they're fun. And Ellie loves the cats.
Oh, yeah.
So, Dave, before we go, can we take Ellie into Shanna's house and let Ellie,
Well,
goodbye?
yes, dear. Yes, dear. I'm going to say goodbye to Puffo.
Yeah.
And here's a dark line of where the flood came up, because this is the open shit that come right across here.
Yeah.
This would all, from here down, would all have been completely underwater. So you wouldn't have wanted to be sitting on the bench at the time. Everywhere I look up on the hill here, there's cats behind trees. They're just stalking Ellie. They love her. When we walk through the other part of town, they follow her, come running out at her. It's hilarious. But she does like the cats. She looks at them and runs at them and everything, but she doesn't attack them or anything. I don't think she could catch them anyway. And there's Ship's Company Theater over in the back there. Rafe's construction and the boys are working hard over there, getting it ready for the spring season. Way over there is the Geological Museum on the other side. And now we're back. And this is...
Hold on for a second.
Yes, dear. Hang on, dear.
Thank you, Dave.
Yes, dear.
I'll see you again.
Yes, dear. Yes, Ellie. And this is the parking lot that rapidly filled up on me the night I was at the edge of the boardwalk there, and I thought, you know what? Time to run through the water. Very peaceful, very calm. A great place for the birds in here. Me and Ellie scared the ducks. 3 o'clock in the morning. There's Ellie's friends. There's the big bear up there. Bear doesn't bark at Ellie, he just whines and whimpers. Ellie usually doesn't pay attention to him. So Shannon will be heading out west soon. Not sure what's going to happen to all the cats. About 6 of them up I can see right now. There's Big Bear. Bear doesn't bark at Ellie. He just kind of whines. He loves her so much. And there are our girls. We're going to have to get Janet to hook Ellie up here. Oh, my arm is killing me. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Oh, this is long.
Steps. Okay, so where I'm standing right now is there was a famous restaurant here, and unfortunately burned down. You know, in Parrsboro, that's not uncommon because a lot of the buildings here are made of wood, and people are using
The place has been here since the 1700s.
Fireplaces, and it's real wood burning. Not
Well,
their fuels are oil, but
no,
a lot of people
they still use wood here.
still use wood.
Beautiful. Here, dear, you got to take her.
Yep.
We're going to cross the busy main street of Parrsboro. We don't want.
Oh, show people where I go to church,
Hit by a
Dave.
bus. There are no buses, of course. No.
This is my open arms. This is where I go to church. I want to take Maddie one day.
There's Janet's little church here.
Yeah, and Andrea. And this is my church, Pastor Lake.
Oh. And that's a nice leisurely little walk through the, I guess the east side of the town. And we get to see a little bit of.
And this is Willow Street.
Yes, dear. Willow Street. That's the avenue.
Our neighbor Bert, you know, he doesn't like the wooden signs, but you know what? I think it's so funny. Because, you know, it's old, right?
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I was telling you about that yesterday, and this is a sure sign of spring finally coming here. We've got some flowers coming. And here's our little Ellie. They didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Janet was up, and she had a long day. I kept taking her out yesterday for extra walks. And there's the post office. Or no, not the post office. What is that?
Yes, it is.
The old post office. It's for sale. They're trying to.
Harvey and his wife, he had the old post office. It was closed up for years. And it was actually customs as well.
Yeah, at one time it was like main federal building around here. At the turn of the century. It's for sale. They've turned it into a cafe and a bookshop and an artsy thing on the first floor. And our European friends from Barcelona and Brazil are staying up there. I think they're still here. Now it's time for me to make breakfast for everybody. And I got to get packed. And yes, here's Janet's place here, the Black Rock Bistro. There's Ken's and the Pharmacy and one of the many churches. And here's the graveyard out the back. We can just see a little bit of it there. It's always good to have a 1700s graveyard in your backyard. Oh, Ellie don't want to come in. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's our morning walk here in beautiful Parrsboro on a very nice sunny morning. And goodbye from Parrsboro, and hope to come back soon.